reckless. Young boy, come up off that necklace to the trends. See a lead, be the best.
Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B. Foster. Before we get into this featured player of the week, I want to remind everyone to subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube and follow us on all the aggregators for your sound, for your audio fix. Make sure that you're following us. Make sure that that notification bell is on, so when we drop content, you'll get an alert and download those episodes. We have a running back specimen here for our featured player of the week. This is the NFL draft edition. This is an NFL draft prospect for 2025. I saw a lot of this guy. Foster, who are we talking about today?
Well, he kind of resembles a running back, but he's actually a wide receiver.
He's a wide receiver. I thought he played running back.
Yeah, and he's got a running back number kind of too.
Okay.
But
I got it mixed up with someone else. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. So this is Matthew Golden. He's actually the second-ranked wide receiver. He's 21 years old, and he's obviously out of Tennessee. He comes in at 5'11", 191 pounds, and this guy is a burner. He ran a 4.29 40. Yes, a 4.29 40, which ranks him in the 98th percentile. And he's not only fast, he's quick off the line. He's got a 149 10-yard burst, which also puts him in the 92nd percentile. And this guy had a QB rating when targeted of 116. He's projected to go in the mid-first round, and he's the 13th ranked overall player. He's developed primary deep threat into a more versatile receiver, but he's still mostly known for his ability to be a deep threat and to get to his top gear quickly. He's able to catch flat-footed defenders on vertical routes. He shows advanced understanding of route tempo. He's a natural hands catcher who can contort his body and adjust off-target throws while maintaining control. He's an explosive playmaker after the catch with the vision and acceleration of a kick returner. He's a nasty route runner who sells his breaks and with conviction, and he has special teams value as a proven kick returner. He had two kick return touchdowns in 2023. He's competitive at the point of attack, at the catching point, despite his modest size, and he consistently creates separation at the top of routes through sudden deceleration and explosive drive out of breaks. So this guy is not only fast, this guy knows how to play with pace and is an excellent route runner. So there's no wonder why he's the second ranked receiver. The one main thing being stopping him is his size. He's only 5'11", 191 pounds. And that parlays directly into his weaknesses. His frame could use additional bulk to better absorb contact. His concentration drops pop up more than you'd like. And blocking effort and technique need significant refinement. Also, his medical history raises some durability concerns. He had foot surgery in 2023, and he also had a previous rib injury as well. His press release package could also use some work outside of just utilizing his explosion and athletic ability. Now, this player only played 1 year at Texas. He was previously at Houston, but his year at Texas was his breakout year. In 2022, he had 38 receptions for 584 yards and 7 touchdowns, 15 yards a catch. In 2023, he had 38 catches again for 404 yards, that was one of the injury. That was the year that he injured his rib and his foot. He had 38 catches for 404 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 10-yard average. And then his breakout year was his past year in Texas, where he had 58 receptions for 987 yards, good for 9 touchdowns and 17 yards per catch. So that's where that yards after catch would really shine through. As far as his his role with Detroit. Dan Campbell expressed an interest in getting younger at the wide receiver position, which kind of makes sense in that their number 3 and 4 receivers, Khalif Raymond and Tim Patrick, are both pushing 30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Khalif Raymond actually did, I think he took a pay cut or took some type of adjustment to his salary in order to remain a Lion. But, Matthew Golden could very well be the predecessor to Jameson Williams. They kind of fit the same. They kind of fit the same bill as far as, deep threats, but, versatility nonetheless. And Matthew Golden is obviously not just a deep threat. He's a player that can run, every route on the route tree. And he would, fit pretty good next to Amon-Ra St. Brown if the Lions decide that they don't want to extend Jameson Williams long term.
You know what threw me off, Foster, is I read his height and weight, and I said, okay, this guy's a running back. But I remember this guy, and the guy who I thought the Lions should pick up in the second round was Bond.
Okay.
I did not know this guy ran a faster 40 time than Bond, though. I didn't. This is the kind of Ferrari I would like for Goff to have. Not saying that J-Mo's not a Ferrari. I'm just saying if you're going to pick up another wide receiver, this is the type. Someone with some speed, some burners that can do something, that can separate and do something after the catch. So I like this guy. I don't think, like I said, 28, pass rush. But
gotta keep that mindset.
but if you went out and got this guy, I probably wouldn't be too mad. I would question it, but hey, I question everything that Brad does. Anyway, subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube. Foster, you've done another masterful job. You've done your homework, and I can't wait to draft day. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers.
Get your lick back. If a nugget gon' do something, ain't no chit chat. Better stay up out the way, don't get your shit splat. Stop, let this shit slide and get your lick back.